Here, scaling means expanding your resources. Okay.
Yes.
Here, two types of scaling are there. One is the horizontal
Horizontal
scaling,
and
second
vertical.
vertical scaling. In the horizontal scaling, the existing resource, suppose if a server having 2 GB, then if you increase to the 4 GB, the RAM, 2 GB RAM is
Huh.
increased to 4 GB, that is called horizontal scaling. Vertical
Okay.
scaling, vertical scaling. Vertically you're moving. Okay.
Okay.
So the same existing infrastructure we're going to expand is known as the vertical scaling. Where
Okay.
horizontal scaling is nothing but adding more instances or more resources. Suppose I have a one RAM is there, or I have one I have an instance virtual machine is there. Adding another virtual machine, adding another hard disk. Suppose I have a hard disk is there, adding another hard disk is one of the
It's called horizontal.
horizontal scaling. Okay, if my hard disk is there, 50 GB, increasing to 100 GB is one of the vertical scaling. Thus, adding another disk,
Uh,
adding another disk or
Sir,
another.
we will be having sometimes what we will be doing is that due to some log files, we could not able to clear the space, and the memory size will be utilization will become above 90%. At
Okay.
that time, we will be just requesting the systems team to add space for 100 GB or
Yes.
250 GB.
When the
It will be
client,
coming
when
under
the
vertical
suppose the virtual
scaling.
instance VM is running the application,
Okay.
VM is running the application. Okay, VM
Hmm.
is running the application.
Okay.
Okay, what happens that when the VM is running the application,
Sir, I could not able to see your screen.
1 minute, I'll say in this scale. Here, two types of scaling is there: horizontal scaling and vertical scaling. Vertical scaling. Horizontal scaling is nothing but adding more number of instances. Adding more number of
Yes.
instances. Whereas vertical scaling is the existing infrastructure we're going to upgrade. Okay.
Upgrade.
Okay. We're going to create a virtual machine here. First thing. I'm going to upgrade. Why we need to do scaling? Sometimes the application is running on the VM, virtual machine or server. A client experiences a like we're running slow. Application is running very slow. Huh? Client experience that application is running very
Application is running very slow.
slow. Then we need to upgrade our resources. Generally, whenever computer slows down, we're going to upgrade our resources. Same thing here also. Okay, that is known as the scaling. That is known as the scaling. Here, I first create a resource group. Click on create here. Here I give the resource group name as a cybercloud-rg
Okay.
and which region US is 2.
US
Sector
is
is 2. I created a one resource group. To create any resource in Azure, we need to create a resource group. We need to create a resource group. Okay. Now created a resource group cybercloud. So
Sabato.
cybercloud, and we're going to create a virtual machine. Create a
Virtual machine.
virtual machine. Create a virtual machine. Click on the virtual machine. Click on create virtual machine.
VM.
Here select a resource group. Okay, then virtual machine name is just give the name as VM scale. VM.
Scale.
And I don't want to select the availability zone, select a no infrastructure readiness. I don't want to select
Okay.
standard virtual machine, standard.
Okay.
In this one I selected as server 2019. The server 2019 data center. Here I selected a standard B1 machine.
Standard B1
machine. There is a 1 CPU and GB RAM.
1 GB RAM.
Then I set a password here for the virtual machine. Then I set a password for the virtual machine. Username I'm giving here Javed and password I'll set here. Okay. So defaultly RDP selected. Okay.
RDP. Yes.
When selected a disk here, whenever we create a virtual machine, defaultly one disk will be created. That is called image disk.
Image
disk. Okay, that is the size of the disk is 127 GB.
127 GB.
And it is a premium SSD. It is a?
Yes. Premium SSD.
There are multiple premium SSD there, standard SSD there, standard HDD there. We can select any one.
Okay.
Or else we can use zone redundant storage also. You can select anything. You select anything.
Anything.
So now click on the review and create disk. Click on review and create a disk. So now create a virtual machine. Created a virtual machine.
Virtual machine.
The virtual machine size is V1S. Selected a V1S. That is 1 GB RAM and 1 CPU. Okay. 1 GB RAM and 1 CPU. Okay. Once it is created, then the customer experiences that virtual machine is running slow or server is running slow. Then we need to upgrade to the 2 GB. I want to upgrade to the 2 GB.
2 GB.
So now created a resource. Created a resource.
Yes. Resource.
That is virtual machine is created. you see here, the size of the disk here, the size of the disk, the size of the machine is the size of the
1 CPU,
1 CPU,
1
GB
GB
RAM,
memory,
RAM 1
standard.
GB RAM. Here the problem is there. The customer is experienced the application is running very slow.
Slow.
Application is running very slow. So then what we need to do? So we need to upgrade the virtual machine. We need to upgrade the
Virtual machine.
Upgrade the virtual machine.
Virtual
Where
machine.
we upgrade the virtual machine, if you see in the left side, we have an option is there, availability and scale.
Yes.
In this one option is there, size in the left side.
Size.
Okay, when you click
Yes.
on this size, there are multiple options are there, like 1
Yes.
GB, 1 GB RAM. Here we selected B1S.
Yes.
Suppose I want to select this B1MS, B1MS, B1MS. We need to select this one, Resize.
Yes.
So what happens here? See this. Whenever you size the VM, if you observe here, there is a statement there. If the virtual machine is currently running,
Yes.
changing its size will cause it to be restarted. Stopping the virtual machine may reveal the additional size. Additional size means that whenever you change the size, it stop the virtual machine, then restart, then it will change. Understood?
Yes.
Another thing he had given, the best thing is there. First, we need to stop the virtual machine. Stop the
Virtual machine.
then only preferable to change the size. Okay. When you stop the virtual machine and when you trying to change the virtual machine, it will having more sizes will be revealed. Okay. Whether you are stopped or not stopped, it will be restarted. Understood?
Yes,
if you are
understood.
not started virtual machine, then also from their side they will restart. Got it?
Yes.
So it is better to first virtual machine is stop.
Uh,
Then only
Sir,
prepare.
sir, is this the reason we will be doing all these upgrades during non-business hours?
Yes, non-business hour, but thing is there are multi application will runs on the high availability.
Yes.
It don't works on single server. It works on high availability.
Multiple. Yes.
If we have an upgrade in the one server, there is other server also running their same application. No
Sir,
issue.
but when it comes to disk space, they are not doing any kind of restarts. They are just simply adding the disk space by getting the approval.
Here,
and
see this. If the virtual machine is currently running, changing its size causes the restarted. Stopping the virtual machine reveal the additional size.
Okay.
Even AWS also, when you change the size, it will restart.
Okay.
You know, directly add the size of the disk. But when you change the size, system size, in AWS also we need to stop only.
Okay, sir. But adding it directly won't be
You can add.
restarting
Hard
the
disk you
system.
can add, no problem.
Okay.
I'm not adding about the hard disk. Hard disk you can add, brother. No issue.
Okay, sir.
But the
Okay.
system size I'm asking you. System size.
Okay.
To upgrade from one machine to another machine. It is mandatory to
Another
have
machine.
restart. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Okay, here. First thing, go to the virtual machine. Go to the
Virtual machine.
select the virtual machine here and right click here, or you having a click on the virtual machine. First we need to stop.
Stop.
If you are not stop, then it will if you are not stop, then AWS will first stop and restart, then it will the changes will affected. It won't be like lively, they don't add. In the live they don't add.
Okay, sir.
But hard disk you can change in live.
lively.
Hard disk you can change, no problem. And that's problem. That is no issue. In live, the machine is running. During the machine is running, you can directly add the hard disk. Understood? But
Understood, sir.
size mandatory to have a stop. Okay?
Stop.
So here just click on the stop. Okay? It is the better practice to stop. Okay? To avoid the data loss. To avoid the
Yes.
data loss.
Data loss.
Take time. Once it is stopped, then we're going to change the virtual machine size. Virtual machine size.
Size.
So, if you are not stopped, then again it will Azure will restart it. Then only the changes will be affected. The same thing
Okay.
happened. If you stop or not stop, if you are not stop with the live, you can directly change. But what happens in the background? Then background the machine will be restart again.
Restart again.
Okay. Another thing, during the live machine, you don't reveal the some additional sizes. If you stop, it will reveal the additional sizes. Okay.
Okay.
For whereas to upgrade the this one hard disk, you don't need to stop. We don't need to stop.
Stop.
Understood?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Let me check here. What is the status of the machine? Status of the machine. Here, what is the status of the machine? Stop.
Stopped, deallocated.
Yes. Then again go to the which setting here we are having a availability on the left side. We have option is there that is availability and scale. Availability and scale. Here when having size is there. Is there size?
Size.
Okay. So again, here I am moving to B1S2. I want to need a 2 GB RAM. That how much
Okay.
RAM?
2 GB RAM.
So you can select according to requirement. Any series you can select. Huh?
Okay.
Here I am selected B1 machine, B1X machine, under resize, under resize. Now I am selecting B1S2, B1S2, B1MS.
B1MS.
So it is having a 2 GB RAM and a 2 CPU. Okay.
Okay.
Now again go to the overview here. Here, one minute. Here, if you see here, what is the now size here?
It's
B1MS.
B1MS.
Previously
1
was
GB.
B1S.
Yes.
So now successfully changed to the 2 GB, one RAM.
Yes.
So then other thing, the next day we don't have any like there is a day that is having huge experience from client side have experiencing a server is running slow. But next day like another day that's from after some time there is no traffic from the users. The normal usual traffic is there.
So I want to decrease it.
So you can decrease also. Okay. You can decrease also.
Okay.
This can be done automation by using the auto scaling. That is the VMSS.
Okay.
We can do the VMSS. That is auto scaling is there feature in Azure. It will automatically scale down and scale up when the resources, when the traffic is increases. Okay.
Okay.
Now, how will you change the same thing here? How will you change here? Same thing here. Go to the size here. Go to the size here.
Size.
and choose the size which you want to select. Whether you can downgrade also. Okay. But remember that when you change the size of the hard disk,
Okay.
suppose my disk is there around having a 50 GB disk is there. Okay.
Okay.
Then upgrade to 50 GB to 100 GB. You can't go back. Means you can't roll back. Means that 100 GB cannot be 50 GB.
Okay.
That is
Once the memory is upgraded, we
yes,
can't
yes,
degrade
memory,
the memory.
processor, this can upgraded. The size of the instance can be upgraded or downgraded, no issue.
Okay.
But it won't allow you to do the downgrade the disk. That is the problem.
Okay.
Same thing AWS also.
Okay.
Same thing. Whatever the thing we are learning in the Azure, it will be same thing in the
AWS.
like Google also. Almost all clouds do the same thing. The same funda, same principle, same technology, same everything is there. Just change the UI only. Got it?
Yes.
It won't change only UI only. UA only. That is
User interface.
User interface only. It won't change anything. But what same thing here? Why I'm doing the scaling, that maybe UI will be changing the AWS only. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So nothing will be changing. The same topic, whatever we are learning in the Azure, the same thing learn in AWS. Whatever learning in the Azure and AWS, we will learn in the Google Cloud also. We'll learn the IBM Cloud. We'll learn in the Oracle Cloud. Same thing. There is nothing much difference is there. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Except UI is there. UI maybe somewhere different.
Sure, sir.
Next here again go to check here the overview. Click on the overview here. Here my browser is also slow and this Azure machine, this portal is also, both are slow. If you select here, 1 minute, I just refresh. Select refresh. So always if you make changes, some changes you are made, that to reflect it takes some time. Sometimes when you do refresh multiple times, then only it will be reflected. It won't be reflected like 1 minute and 2 minutes. Got it? Anything. If you have done any modification Azure, AWS it will show.
Okay.
So AWS data center and AWS architecture is different. Here Azure it will take some time, like 30 seconds, 1 minute. Then only whatever the changes we have made
will be reflected.
It won't reflected like urgently, like in AWS it will be reflected at the time. Okay, but it takes time. Okay. So we need to do refresh multiple times. Then only it will show the changes. Yeah. Now again change it to standard V1S. Understood?
Yes, understood, sir.
Now next thing what we're going to do here is we're going to upgrade the hard disk. Create a new disk, new disk. We create a new disk. Okay.
New disk.
There is a virtual machine or server is running there. Inside the server an application is running. An app is running. Okay.
Yes.
Then this app stores the this application code to run and also user data. App data and user data.
User data.
Over the period of the time, what happens that the data will be grow. Data will grow. Data will grow.
Yes, sir.
So then what happened? The existing hard disk is filled.
Then we need to go for additional space.
Extra disk. Okay, extra disk. That is nothing but upgrading the hard disk. Hard disk. Here, what is this problem? I told you that in hard disk is that we can't roll back. Once we had upgraded, again we're going to roll back.
We can't roll back.
Roll back. It is not possible. In any even AWS also it is not possible. It is not in Azure. It is not possible in AWS also. The same thing here also. Suppose
Yes,
I upgraded to 50 GB to 100 disk, 100 GB, then we can't go for 100 GB to 50 GB. It is not possible. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now we're going to connect to the machine. Now we're going to connect to the machine. Which machine? Which we created the Windows machine. Okay. Then we create one disk. Then we're going to size the disk. Size the disk.
So your screen got stuck, I think so.
Yeah. Now we're going to connect to the machine. So the username is Javed.
Yes, sir.
Now how will you connect here? Click on the download RDP file. Click on the RDP file. Click on connect here. And we'll paste the password. Paste the password. Okay, then click on OK. Now connecting to the virtual machine.
Virtual machine. VM.
By the default,
Yes.
whenever you create a virtual machine, Azure will create automatically one image disk. That is where the operating system reside. Inside
Yes.
the disk, operating system and system files will be reside inside the disk.
Yes.
Okay, that is defaultly created by the Azure. Okay. To run this Windows operating system, you need hard disk also. It will be created automatically by the Azure itself.
Yes.
So again, we are going to create another disk also. There is an option there. We can create the disk also. This is created by the system itself. This is the system itself.
System itself.
Okay. So it is the default size is 127 GB. What is the size? Default
127
size is
GB.
I just go to the Windows C. That is Windows Explorer. Just click on the Windows C. Click on the Windows. Same commands work like in Windows local computer. What are the commands is working? Same thing here. Nothing will change. Okay. Like nothing but your local computer only. Except the hardware is not your side. The hardware is their side.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the same commands, same thing. Here, this is a PC. Okay. We see here, there is a 127 GB disk is there. Because
Yes.
we don't get 127 means 127 you don't get. For pen drive, if you 32 GB, it will get 29 GB, 30 GB. For 16 GB
Yes,
pen
sir.
drive, will get only 15 GB or 14.5 GB. Same here, 127 GB, will get 126 GB here.
Okay, sir.
Another thing is there, another disk is there. The disk is a temporary disk. What is that? Temporary storage.
Temporary disk.
Where it stores its log files. System log files.
Yes.
That is a 4 GB. All logs are stored in this temporary disk. Okay? Understood?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Now I am going to create a disk here. Here, again click on the
Size,
availability and scaling. Click on the
availability, scaling.
1 minute. Here in the setting we have disks are there. Under the setting we have disks are there. Okay.
Yes.
It is a one disk is there. If you observe this, already it was created by the Azure itself. You observe here.
Yes.
It was already created by the Azure itself.
Azure itself.
The configuration of the virtual machine is attached to, see this. The configuration of the virtual machine is and attached disk may not be.
Allow the disk to utilize there.
5 minutes, 10 minutes వస్తాను ఏ సామాన్ వస్తాను ఓకే హియర్ the
To
total
utilize
disk attached
their
virtual
full
machine scale is 100 MB.
Throughput performance.
Okay. So what is throughput? Throughput is nothing but read and write speed.
Okay.
How much, which rate we are going to read and write in disk? Read and write. Okay.
Okay.
IOPS means input output operations per second. Input and output
Input
operations. That how much data can be read from any input device, like the processor to hard disk, how much data we can read from processor to hard disk, or else from hard disk to processor. That is called IOPS.
Processor.
IOPS. Okay, got it?
Okay. Got it.
Suppose I want to access the data from the processor to hard disk, then hard disk from the hard disk will take the processor, and also processor to hard disk. That is called IOPS. That which rate will be data transfer from input output device to the, okay, understood?
Yes, sir, understood.
So, and throughput is nothing but the rate at which the read and write, the rate at which you can write the data. Suppose I have my flash drive or pen drive there, it is connected to my computer. Then I transferred the data from my computer to hard pen drive. Then how much time? Less time means more throughput.
Yes, sir.
So these are throughput and IOPS here. By default, it was created one disk is there. Okay, disk is there. Here I click on create attach disk here. Click on a create attach disk here. Understood? And I am given the disk name as you can give any disk name here, disk -1. And here which type of disk you want to take? Premium SSD, local redundant SD. Okay, here multiple options are there. Okay, multiple options are there. Understood? And the size. Okay, you can give the size here. I am giving the size as 20 GB. Okay, what? 20 GB. Then click on the
apply.
Click on the apply. Okay. So now updating the virtual machine successfully created the disk. You will need to wait for some time. It won't reflect. I told you that, like, it's just a matter of, like, within the couple of seconds won't be upgraded. Huh? Just click on.
Mainly Azure will be having
take some time. Okay. Now created extra disk. What is the size of the disk? Is 20 GB. Is that 20 GB?
20 GB.
Here one disk is there. I created disk size is 20 GB. Huh? Okay.
Yes, sir. Sir, now I want to increase this 20 GB to 150 GB.
You can do, no problem. Huh? Here go to the disk management, because once it is created, every time you need to do the format also. Okay.
Okay.
Then type the disk mgmt.sk. Do that. Disk mgmt.msc. Okay. Then click on disk management.msc. Here already your disk is this. If you see this, check here. Click on the disk is there. Huh?
Partition 3.
So here partition. Here the disk is there. Make it as GPT. Convert to the make it a disk. Then this unallocated space is there. This right click is there. Go to the new simple value and click next. Finish.
It will be installed.
Install. Now we are ready to access the disk, extra disk. Okay, if you click here again this PC, you can observe the extra disk. This is the disk. You can observe here an extra disk. Okay, done.
Yes, done.
Again, it can be resized also. Okay, right click here. Click on the disk here. Click on the disk here. Click on the disk here. Click on the size and performance. Click on the
size and performance.
Click on the size and performance. Wait, shade. Click on the size and performance. Here you can size according to our size. Suppose I want to make 20 GB, here 20 GB. I want to make it as 30 GB. I can change 30 GB. Understood?
30 GB.
Suppose I want to make 10 GB, here what happened here?
It's not supported.
Here what is the option here?
To prevent data loss.
Reduce the size is not supported in Azure to prevent the data loss.
Yes.
Undadu adi. Dentlo?
Ekkada undadu, sir.
Undadu. So we'll make it as 25 GB. Make it as a 25 GB.
25.
Then save. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Then save. It takes some time and it will upgrade it to 20 GB to 25 GB.
25 GB.
But now downgrade is not possible.
Yes, downgrade is not possible.
Wherever size of the instance we can change and we can downgrade and upgrade.
Yes, sir. So this is called as vertical scaling.
Yes,
And
exactly.
upgrading the infra is called as horizontal scaling.
Yes, horizontal scaling is a different topic.
Okay, sir.
That is called VMSS. VMSS.
Yes. Okay, sir.
Okay. So let me check here what happens. Go to the disk management. Go to the disk management.msc. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Here this unallocated size. If you observe this,
Unallocated.
so just right click on this disk, extend value. Click on the
Extend. Next.
the same thing what I was doing in the physically, what are the same thing here also. Nothing will change. There will no change for cloud and physical computer. Except creating
Yes.
of the virtual machine only change.
Okay.
The same thing will be in the physical computer also. That same command
Yes, sir.
disk management.msc, extending the volume, shrinking the volume, the same thing in the physical computer also. Nothing will be changed. Most of the people get confused. These are works in cloud only. Not like that. Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
if you
Sure.
see this, how much size is there? Okay, 1 minute.
You need to just go for a refresh.
Because it's not refreshed. Okay. I told you that takes time, huh?
Yes, sir.
So now if you see here 25 GB.
25 GB.
So now got it? How to do the scaling?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir.
Same thing you can do for the Linux also. Same thing for
Okay,
the
sir.
Linux machine.
Sir, first we will be going all for the Windows, then at the last we can go for the Linux. Sir.
No, it almost all Linux is there. Very few is there Windows.
Okay, sir.
Almost all Linux is there. Windows is very few things are there.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Nothing will not problem. The same thing will whether the Linux or Windows. What happened? Huh?
Just we will
What
be
makes
having
sense? What
comments.
makes
That's
sense
it.
here? The same thing will be in the Windows also. The creating the disk.
Yes,
It
sir.
will be changed for Windows to a Linux.
No.
Nothing will change. Nothing will change.
Nothing will
inside the machine it will be changed.
Yes.
If you create the disk, same thing in the Linux also. To extend the disk, same thing Linux also. It won't change. The portal is the same. ఓకే ఏం చేంజ్ అవ్వదు కదా సేమ్ థింగ్ ఉంటుంది
ఏం మారదు సార్
ఏం మారదు
ఏం మారదు
థింగ్ విల్ చేంజ్ ఓకే
ఓకే సార్
హోప్ యూ అండర్స్టాండ్ దిస్ థింగ్ స్కేలింగ్ స్కేలింగ్
yes sir
so now first thing is there we're going to create delete the resource group okay
resource group
so
yes
when
sir
you delete the resource group here automatically everything will be deleted
all everything will be deleted.
This is one of the main basic advantage of the Azure okay
Azure.
Where in AWS we need to
delete individually.
That is the problem is there. Here best thing is there, the resource group. Okay.
Yes sir.
Select here and click on the delete resource group. Hit a
delete resource.
Here, copy this resource group name and paste here.
Paste.
Click on the delete.
Delete.
It will delete. So hope you followed me. Tomorrow I'll go for the other thing.
Yes sir.
Okay? Tomorrow I'll go for the
yes sir
other thing.
other thing.
Okay.
Okay sir.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Thank you sir. I have changed my laptop sir. I want to have last 4 videos sir.
I think it is there. I told you that it is in my YouTube.
Okay sir.
Huh?
Yeah, yes sir.
Okay,
Then I will be going through that.
Check there. Huh?
Sure sir.
Okay. Tomorrow I'll see you. Huh?